surprised. The previous session brought me some replies from the outside world. Then I say there is an interaction between you and me, which distances us from real-time talking. The replies of yours were cold after the session. I expect at least those messages will be synchronized when some more arrangements are given. By the way, from the last talking, I received some questions, especially about the age I was in. Yes, that gap between your era and mine should be under consideration. Therefore, this time, I give some answers to you. Someone said, "You came from the 19th century? Do you mean you're from the Victorian era?" I have to say, this is not so correct. If it was in England, the answer would be yes. However, since I am in America, and the longest period I was living in was between 1830s and 50s. In England again, it was the Hanovers, and in America, you can't name the era instantly, because the circumstance is more complicated. I say this because we don't have a king, and moreover to say the replacement of the president happened with frequency. So this time, let me introduce how it looked like in America started from 1834, the year I was born. Let us start with the name of the age. For me, it's difficult because, again, we were not under someone's reign. So I take an easier option by calling the age with the president's name. I was born in the Jackson's age. America's property expansion was seen since its earliest days. The property expansion in this case means they bought the land from the Indians. They had a war in 1812, which concluded in defeating England and the Indians' alliance. However, the broadening was not the result of victory. It was the result of bereaving the Indians home. About in 30, the Cherokees were chased out of their ancestors' land. Around 34, they forcibly moved to the Indian territory. That was the age I was born. On the other hand, the voting right was given to the elder males of settlers. The concept of the nation was clearly outlined in this period. People gained their power in such a stream. This is called the Jacksonian democracy. Also, the concept of national defense grew since the war in 12. 6 years later, the Boston Navy Yard built their first USS Vermont, the ship of the line. Boston now became the town of shipbuilding, in which people entered from both internal and external of the land. No, it was not a town anymore. It became the city of Boston in 22.